the shocking revelation that rocked the monarchy. The news spread like wildfire, sending shockwaves through the United Kingdom and the world. King Charles III, the newly crowned monarch, had been secretly battling a devastating diagnosis, stage 4 cancer. The public, who had rejoiced at his ascension to the throne just months earlier, now found themselves grappling with the heartbreaking realization that their beloved king might not have long to live. It all began with a routine medical checkup in early 2023. The king, known for his dedication to his duties and his robust health, had noticed a subtle change in his energy levels and a persistent discomfort that he had initially dismissed as the result of the stresses of his new role. However, when the test results came back, the royal physicians were stunned. The scans had revealed a large, aggressive tumor that had already metastasized to several vital organs. But before we continue, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. The news was delivered to the king with the utmost gravity, and he immediately summoned his most trusted advisors and family members to Buckingham Palace. The announcement of his diagnosis was carefully orchestrated, as the royal family sought to maintain the dignity and stability of the monarchy during this trying time. King Charles, who had spent his entire life preparing for the day when he would ascend the throne, now faced the sobering reality that his reign might be tragically cut short. The outpouring of support and well-wishes from the public was overwhelming, as people across the United Kingdom and beyond expressed their deep concern and admiration for the ailing monarch. In the weeks that followed, the king's condition deteriorated rapidly. The cancer had spread aggressively, and despite the best efforts of the royal medical team, the treatment seemed to have little effect. The king, known for his stoic demeanor, began to show the strain of his illness, and he made the difficult decision to step back from his public duties, prioritizing his health and the stability of the monarchy. As the nation grappled with the prospect of losing their king, many reflected on his lifetime of service and his unwavering commitment to the causes he held dear. King Charles had been a tireless advocate for environmental protection and sustainability, championing initiatives that sought to address the pressing issues of climate change and ecological preservation. His passion for the natural world had been a driving force throughout his life, and he had used his platform to raise awareness and spur action on these critical matters. From his work with the Prince's Trust to his vocal support for renewable energy and sustainable agriculture, the king had left an indelible mark on the global environmental movement. The unthinkable becomes reality. As the weeks turned into months, the king's condition continued to deteriorate. The palace released increasingly somber updates, and the public's concern for their beloved monarch grew with each passing day. The once vibrant and energetic king now struggled to maintain his strength, and the prospect of his passing loomed ever closer. In a heartbreaking turn of events, on May 22, 2024, Buckingham Palace announced the passing of King Charles III. The nation, and indeed the world, mourned the loss of a leader who had dedicated his life to the service of his people and the betterment of the planet. A lasting legacy and an uncertain future. The funeral of King Charles III was a solemn and deeply moving affair, as dignitaries and commoners alike gathered to pay their respects to a man who had left an indelible mark on the world. The outpouring of grief was a testament to the love and admiration that the British people had for their king and the legacy he would leave behind. As the nation now looks to the future, the question of who will succeed the beloved monarch weighs heavily on the minds of all. The ascension of the new king or queen will undoubtedly be a pivotal moment in the history of the United Kingdom, and the world waits with bated breath to see how the monarchy will navigate this uncertain chapter. One thing is certain. The memory of King Charles III will live on. His compassion, his environmental advocacy, and his unwavering dedication to the service of his people will continue to inspire generations to come.